You're the fourth member of the Alabama gang to make the Hall of Fame. How special is that?
Well, first of all, I'm the third member of the Alabama gang. That's it, Red, Bobby, and Donnie. And it makes me feel so good because I raced with them all my life. They taught me everything I didn't know. And, I mean, it's just great. How can you say anything else?
You said when you guys showed up at the track that they knew you were there.
They knew we were there when we showed up, and they really knew there when we left because we took all the damn money.
You ran the Indy 500 too, and you ran it. You know, same weekend you run the Coke 600. Just what were those weekends like? You know, now we have guys doing it on the same day, but you did, you know, back-to-back days.
Well, when I did it, it was a lot different than it is now because it wasn't on the same day. But you know, I ran fourth at Indy. I came back. I won World 600. Burnt my foot nearly off, but then I went back to the victory banquet, the rookie banquet at Indy. So I flew back and forth again another week, and I had a hectic 2 months both years I ran because I ran the stock car at Talladega and at Darlington that same month, plus all the practice and qualifying at Indy. So I was busy.
Can you imagine these guys doing it in one day?
And I didn't have a jet either.
Jimmy said he remembered testing at Talladega early in his career and just remembered you being there and just giving advice and pointers. What do you remember about that, and what do you remember?
Well, I remember very vividly because I walked up and went to Roger, and he was standing there, and he introduced himself to me, and he said, "I'm Jimmy Johnson from El Cajon, California." And I said, "What are you doing here?" He said, "I'm going to test the Bush car, or Xfinity, or whatever they called it at the time." And he said, "But I'm going to run Cup." I said, "That's the attitude you got to have. You keep that, and you'll make it." And we talked a little bit. I was impressed because, you know, he was very, very strict in the way he felt. You know, he wasn't talking with any question mark or anything else. He was sure where he was going. And I always go back to Mark Martin. When I first met Mark Martin, he looked like he was about 12 years old. He was 18 or 20, whatever he was, and he told me the same thing. He said, "I'm going to run Cup." And I said, Grand National at the time, I said, "That's the attitude you got to have."